Jim Clouk, the radio pitchman here. I was just looking at my book again. By the way, I'm writing a new version of it. Looking through the table of contents, and in here I talk about the perfect storm. Let me see here. The perfect storm on page 51. I love talking about the perfect storm. Now, the perfect storm, there was a movie about the perfect storm, and it was kind of an ugly movie. I don't think it ended well. This is a different type of perfect storm. This is a perfect storm for small business owners, and I deal in the contractor home service space. So, this is for all of you home service professionals. Here is the perfect storm: advertising on long form radio in a direct response fashion. So, why is it the perfect storm? Radio has been around for over 100 years. And people have been using radio to advertise, market, promote their services and products. And consumers, in this case, the homeowner, has been using it to become educated and make good, educated decisions to buy services and products from companies like you. But what is the perfect storm? Well, this is the best time to take advantage of being on the radio. So I started in radio over 40 years ago. And back then, when you listened to someone on the radio, most likely they worked for the radio station as a radio announcer, a DJ, that type of thing. There were some people who were be beamed in, over the satellite, national radio show hosts that might play in a local market. But for the most part, in the local market, there were local personalities. Radio has changed, as you may know, and digital has made a big impact and kind of eroded the radio business to an extent. Has not killed radio, but it's kind of chewed at it a bit. But that's good news because radio stations, like all other animals, fight to survive. So they have made a decision to bring in more outside programming and get rid of their overhead. What's the number one overhead cost in business? HR, human resources, people, employees, air talent. Less air talent at the local radio station. So they're looking for outside programming. And that's what I've been providing for years to my home service clients. Outside in. So in my studio, I produce with contractors across the country a direct response radio program called the Checka Pro Radio Show, which I can put in any market in the world. Right now, we're in dozens of cities throughout the country. And it plays on these local radio stations. The radio station loves it because now they have programming. The station also makes money because we pay the radio station to air the radio show. This is great for their listener because their listener has great local content. They can hear a local home service professional talking with me about the problems that homeowner has, whether it's a leaky roof, the foundation has shifted, carpets need to be cleaned, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, garage door repair, all of those home improvement subjects. And it's really good for you, the home service professional, the contractor, because today you can be on the radio for a lot less than it costs to be on spot radio, 30 and 60 seconds. You can be on radio for 30 minutes or an hour-long radio program. Establish authority, credibility, know, like, and trust with your ideal consumer, which is the homeowner, a 50-plus educated consumer. They're just waiting for that content, and they will call. When they call, they're inviting you into their home. These are not leads. When they call, this is an appointment. They know exactly who you are, what you're offering, generally a rough idea, if not the exact price of what it's going to cost to service something or install something. And that's the perfect storm. This is the time. Radio isn't going anywhere. It's changed, but it's changed for the better. You as a home service professional could not have gotten on the radio years ago. Now you can, and you should take advantage of it. If you'd like to learn more, I have all kinds of video links in the description of this video so you can learn more. Just go to that, start clicking away.